Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
It was not a good homecoming for LeBron last night in Cleveland. The Lakers lost by 30 to the Cavaliers, 129-99. The Cavs broke the game open in the third quarter, outscoring the Lakers by 20. LeBron finished with 11 points and 6 turnovers. He was 0 for 3 on three-pointers. The best part of the night for LeBron was a pregame video tribute about his time in Cleveland. LeBron needed tissue to wipe away tears. The UCLA women's basketball team, ranked second in the country, won their 14th straight game Wednesday night. They beat Illinois 80-67. 23 points and 9 rebounds for Bruin center Lauren Betts. The Bruins are 20-1, 10-0 in the Big Ten. USC's women's basketball team plays Iowa tonight at the Galen Center. USC is having a tough time without All-American Juju Watkins. The Trojans have lost 7 of their last 10 games and have fallen to 3-6 in the Big Ten. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
Let's do this. On the evening of Monday, January 26th, something special happened. Hundreds of people joined me for a live preview session on the anatomy of a great conversation, and we went deep, for starters, on the notion of curiosity. I mean real curiosity. The kind that transforms how you connect with anyone, anywhere. We explored why most conversations fall flat, and I revealed 3 of the top 5 killers of curiosity that sabotage even the best communicators. But here's the thing, we only scratched the surface. The full 4-week journey begins Monday, February 16th with the Founding Members Cohort. This course is for podcasters, leaders, entrepreneurs, anyone who knows that your next great opportunity can begin or end with the quality of a conversation. Space in this Founding Cohort is limited, so go to TavishTalks.com right now. That's TavishTalks.com. Click register or scan the QR code. Don't let this conversation happen without you.
Black pearl, precious little girl, let me lift you up where you belong.
Coming at ya, can you feel what I'm feeling? Some soul sisters need some natural healing. Gifted but shifted, so come follow me, cause I'ma take you on a sister-to-sister journey. Probably got mine, better get it before they grab it. Like cold Pepsi Cola, gotta say I gotta have it. Staying back too long when you really got it going on. And ain't nothing wrong with being strong, but you don't hear me though.
KBLA Talk 1580, and YoYo is on the way. We are celebrating her this morning. I'm so excited. I haven't talked to YoYo on the air. I talked to her off the air. She's one of the few celebs I actually text with and communicate with when we're not on the mic. But I haven't talked to her on the mic in many years, so this is going to be fun. And we are expecting her any moment. I did want to say congratulations to the Isley brothers. They got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on yesterday. And that's wild to me because I feel like they should have had it. They're the 2,834th entry into the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But, you know, they are so iconic. They have so many hits. They are part of the fabric of America. Certainly Black America, definitely America. It was fun here, Tavis, playing all that music of theirs. They have been almost 7 decades deep in their journey. That's amazing. And so they finally got their star. Ron Isley was there. Ernie Isley was there. And they did the thing. And I didn't get to go, but I think I might go down there and take a picture. When people I really admire get their stars, I like to go take a picture. And when people I really can't stand get their stars, I like to take another kind of picture. So I'll probably visit that. Since congrats to them. Much deserved recognition. And I don't know much more room they have. I guess they could keep, the sidewalks going all the way down to Crenshaw. Always we make enough room for everybody. But congrats to them. Miles and I were talking about the supposed new Black Panther party that are that were moving in Philadelphia. It became a whole controversy. It wasn't just us. A lot of people were talking about it. And they were supposed to be having an event on Saturday to welcome the community in and say, look, we have buy-in from original Black Panthers, and Paul Birdsong, who's their chair, was standing 10 toes down saying, we have the authority to do this, even though Huey Newton's niece had said that she was going to sue them, and it's been a whole brouhaha. Well, I think it was day before yesterday that Birdsong put out a video on social media where he said they're standing down because some of the original Panthers who had supported them had changed their mind and revoked authorization, and that it was causing too much friction. He said they were going to keep doing the work, but they are now going to be called the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity. And they have said that unequivocally, despite some critiques, that they will continue to stand with immigrants against ICE, pointing out that the Black Panther Party was, in fact, an international organization. Miles, what did you think when you heard that?
I would say I agree. I like the fact that I say this: we're going into Black History Month, but I agree that I think that we should be pushing more of a Black Futures Month. Because the past has happened, but we need to do more things that propel us into the future. So I do like the fact of you guys stepping down and accepting the fact that that may not be the lane you need to fill. You may need to fill a futurist role.
Right.
Instead of trying to reinvent the Black Panther Party, start your own coalition. It doesn't have to be specifically based off of the Black Panthers tradition. You can have your own tradition, but spark something new.
But the good thing about the Black Panthers is they have a very clear platform, a 10-point plan. They have, I'm not saying you have to be them. I just think if you're going to stand on their platform, you can still create a Black Futures movement.
Right.
And people were clowning, saying there's no such thing as Black Lions. Well, why not? I mean, why not make a thing up? It doesn't have to be. I don't know. I didn't find that problematic that their Black Panthers are a real animal and Black Lions aren't. They're going to be whatever they're going to be. And if they're really doing what it is reported that they're doing, having food and clothing drives, standing with people, Black Americans and immigrants who are being harassed and murdered by police, then they should do that. If it's inspired by the Black Panther Party, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think you're right, Miles, because I'm kind of tired of, it seems like there's a new group every couple years calling themselves the new Black Panther Party. Make up your own thing.
Right, exactly. And on top of that, be a little more organized before you get all the attention and eyes on you. I think that if you had some sort of, this could have been easily avoided if you would have had maybe the organizational piece a little tighter, if you would have had your infrastructure a little tighter, if you had different members around you, you know what I mean?
But it's hard to say, because if they really had the sign off of original Black Panther members and then those members rescinded that, took it back, then, I mean, there's no organizational strategy that can help you with that.
Right. Well, I mean, at that point, then still keep it pushing. That's why I'm saying I like this tactic that after we get through this, you keep it pushing. You don't do the, because he was saying also in the video, like, he has the receipts to show that he did get approved. You know what I mean? I would love the fact that we don't have to expose everybody's conversation. We can just say, all right, cool. You're going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. We both can coexist. So I do like that. I like the fact that, it's showing in the era of this whole streets is dead, drop the flag movement that, gang members can, past gang members can organize and, step up to be a little more of a, asset to the community. So I see nothing wrong with that at all.
I love if they're, again, I'm not in Philly and I got to call some of my friends there, but if they're really patrolling the neighborhoods on some We Keep Us Safe stuff and monitoring police activity, great, do it. And so I think it's probably a good compromise to come up with their own name. And I hope it inspires future organizations that are inspired by the Black Panther Party and their bold stances and their 10-point program to also create their own entity and just say we're inspired by them and we are the black whatever, you know.
And bravely stand on what you are going to put your life on the line for. So
Right.
if you're going to have a mission and a fight that you're going to stand for, regardless of any pushback, stand up for it. So I have no problem with it after the fact that you guys separate and you guys understand that we can go two different ways and still coexist. That's not a L in my opinion.
Yeah, meanwhile, I did not realize that this woman who was attacking them initially, Maisha Newton, who is reportedly Huey Newton's niece. I do not know her. I didn't realize she was a Trump person, that she was a MAGA person. She apparently, people started saying, you have no standing to attack the black lions who are then calling themselves Black Panthers because you are a MAGA woman. And she said, yes, she didn't deny that she's a Trump supporter. She said, yes, I'm a Trump supporter, but that doesn't illegitimize my problems with these folks using my uncle's organization to legitimize their organization. She says, just because I'm an MFN Trump supporter does not give any right to any one of you, I'm quoting, space monkeys, to get up here and defame my uncle's name and cause a whole bunch of rhetoric. That's not what we're doing. I don't know her and I don't know her politics, but to me, if you are a Trump supporter, you are categorically antithetical to the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The Trump administration, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, all of these goons would be quick to murder your uncle, quick to murder and villainize your uncle. They're ones that are erasing his history. So I think there may be something. There's a missing piece here. There's either mental health a piece that we don't know about, or there's some kind of political bargain or something that we don't know about, because that doesn't make any sense.
And we know clearly that every organization and, from the history has been infiltrated. So, of course, the minds of the offsprings of those have been infiltrated as well. So that doesn't make her, I guess I haven't done the research to know exactly what her rank is, but that doesn't make her past any less her past. If she does have rank, doesn't make any less of a rank just because it may be a disagreement. So, but like I said, I do get that there's gonna have those clashes of ideology.
Well, I don't agree with that, Miles, because what a person stands for, who they work for, what is their track record, are they an op? I mean, I love to say that I'm Amiri Baraka's daughter. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of his legacy. I'm proud of our family. If it wasn't for my mom asking me to use the name DePrima, I would use the name Baraka. And I do call myself Dominique B. DePrima. The B is for Baraka. But if I was an op, if I was over here on Fox News, if I was over here either because of mental health problems or because I took a check or because my analysis wasn't thorough, standing for things that undermine everything my father worked for, then I don't think that I still have the same legitimacy as a Baraka.
I mean, and that's from, I guess, a philosophical standpoint. But
Yeah.
if you're talking organizationally, if you're still the chairwoman of something and your points of view change, that doesn't necessarily mean you automatically lose your rank and file as the chairwoman of an organization.
Well,
so I'm not saying if her
if people are
rank
paying
and file is
attention,
that.
you would. I think if people are, I hope, if people are paying, and she doesn't, her rank is the niece of.
Right.
Her
I'm
rank
saying I don't know if she has any type of pull anyway. She may just be, have the family lineage that she's talking from,
Right.
and thinking that that's gonna change things. So
But
yeah,
you
I'm not
know
sure.
how black people are. We give you grace if you're we give you at least some credit if you're the daughter of, the son of, the brother of.
Right.
I think it's pretty universal, but I know for sure black folks do it. So I just think, at this point, whether we're on a radio mic or whether we're Stephen A. Smith, Maisha Newton, or Dominique B. DePrima, and the B is for Baraka, we have to go by what people are saying and doing and not just by their title, rank, or name.
I mean, okay, true, that may be the case, but before it got exposed that she was a Trumper, and she accepted it, that still didn't change the file before then, I don't believe.
It still didn't change what?
It changed her rank and file and ideology and the position she played before then.
Well, yeah, I don't know the answer to that because I don't know enough of her backstory, but I think it's good to note this person wears a red hat. You know, regardless of what their DNA says, their mindset, their money, their time, their treasure is going to make America ghoulish again.
Foolish.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to make way for the mother load, if I'm not mistaken. I think YoYo's on her way in. I'm not sure if she's here yet. So let's make room. Looking forward to the conversation with Miss Yolanda Whitaker, chef extraordinaire and a rap artist who opened the doors for some other people that might be wearing red hats right now. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk about that. It's KBLA Talk 1580.
The station you turn to when you've had it up to gear with cultural incompetence. KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey, KBLA delegation, you know what's better than laughing? Laughing while celebrating the legends who made us laugh in the first place. KBLA Talk 1580 is proud to present our annual Black History Month luncheon. And this year, we're honoring comedy greats, trailblazers who broke barriers, and funny bones at the same time.
You had to grow up early when we was growing up because your parents would send you to the store to buy. You was too young to buy. I want you to go to the store, get me a fifth of gin and a pack of cigarettes. Mama, I'm two, they ain't gonna let me have that. Here, take this note. You be a little boy walking down the street with liquor and cigarettes. And your neighbors be going, that's a good little boy right there.
We need a little levity right about now. So we're rolling out the red carpet for comedy royalty. D.L. Hughley, Melanie Camacho, Earthquake, Lunel, Dion Cole, Martin Lawrence, and a surprise guest appearance. It's going up Thursday, February 26th in downtown LA at the Grammy Museum. An unforgettable afternoon of stories, celebration, and yes, plenty of laughs, because let's be real, these legends don't just tell jokes. They have changed the game, opened doors, and made history while making us smile.
You gotta go to child support court. You gotta get there real early in the morning. You see brothers going into court. You see them come out 3 hours later. I can't pay this. Let me talk to you, baby. Please, let me talk to the witness, Your Honor. Let me talk to the witness. Brother be working for 3 weeks, get his check is $43.
This year, for the first time ever, we have set aside a limited number of individual tickets for the luncheon. They are going to go fast, and when they're gone, they're gone. So, if you want a single ticket, or if your company or organization wants to sponsor a table, move swiftly and get to KBLA1580.com right now. All these comedy giants in one room, on one stage, at the same time? Stop it! This event is going to sell out quicker than right now, and sooner than at once. KBLA Talk 1580's annual Black History Month luncheon, Thursday, February 26th at the Grammy Museum. It's gonna be legendary, just like them.
What's up? What's up?
You got to laugh the pain away.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt? Angela was. She called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was having health problems, got behind on her taxes, interest and penalties were adding up. She called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $15,000. Civic Tax Relief is a professional tax negotiation firm that can protect you from the IRS. If you're getting collection letters, call Civic Tax Relief for a free consultation. They will go to work helping you discover all the relief programs you may qualify for free. James owed the IRS $37,000. Civic Tax Relief represented him against the IRS, and by the time everything was completed, he did not owe the IRS anything. If you are in trouble with the IRS, call Civic Tax Relief for your free consultation now. 800-200-2257. 800-200-2257. Get a free consultation and real tax relief. Call 800-200-2257. 800-200-2257.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with the world. African Focus Incorporated is a community-based organization whose mission is to bring Africans and African Americans together, lead charitable initiatives on the motherland, and educate people from all walks of life on the beauty, legacy, and opportunity of Africa's 54 nations. And it's that time once again when African Focus is teaming up with KBLA Talk 1580 for our 8th annual African Focus Trailblazers Tour. Travel with us in 2026 when we're headed to the southern African nations of Zambia and Botswana for a historical, cultural, and vacation tour led by me, Dominique DePrima, Cultural Ambassador for African Focus Incorporated. Enjoy luxurious accommodations, conscious fellow travelers, shopping, adventures, cultural tours, wildlife safaris, and a giant waterfall, one of the world's 7 wonders, along with a chance to be of service at an orphanage on the continent. Become an AFI trailblazer by exploring the motherland with a nonprofit organization that has members in Africa and America to help roll out the red carpet for you, and together we'll make a difference and have fun doing it. For more information, visit africanfocus.org or call 310-676-7300. That's 310-676-7300 or africanfocus.org. Whether it's stateside or exploring the diaspora, we're with you every step of the way. African Focus and KBLA Talk 1580. Come go with us.
Thanks for waking up with Dominique DePrima on KBLA Talk 1580.
All this girl sipping, man. Who you think fit the category?
It's me, the brand new intelligent black woman, YoYo, which is YoYo. But I'm not to be played like I was made by Mattel. But this YoYo was made by woman and male. I'm all about upright, uplifting the woman. For they are superior to handle any male, anytime, any rhyme, any flow, and any show. And if you ask my producers, they'll reply, no.
You can't play with my yo-yo.
Don't try to play me out. 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 My name is YoYo. I'm not a one. I like to flow so swift. It's got to be a gift. So yo, let the beat lift as I riff and rhyme and rap and slap all the girls who can't adapt to the fact I hit the 8-ball often. The earrings I wear are called dolphins. Check the booty. Yo, it's kinda soft, and if you touch it, you're living in a coffin.
Word 'em up.
I'm in the 90s, you're still in the 80s, right? I rock the mic. They say I'm not ladylike, but I'm a lady. But we don't pull a stunt though. I kill suckers and even hit the blunt. So what you wanna do? You must play it wrong. 'Cause to me, you simply can't get none. You're wetter, a bit of hotter, and it's no telling Ice Cube.
No, you can't play with my yo-yo.
KBLA Talk 1580. I feel like I'm getting a private concert up in here. She is fired up and full of energy, looking beautiful as usual. She's an artist, an actress, a writer. She is a teacher with the School of Hip Hop.
Yes.
She is an activist, which a lot of people don't understand, and now a TV chef. YoYo, good morning.
Good morning, Artie.
Yes.
Good morning, my dear, beautiful friend. It's so good to see you.
It's great to see you.
I love you so
too.
much.
Same. The feeling is mutual.
Yes.
I was thinking about this interview because we text and talk off the show, which,
Yes.
you know, that's fine. But I think the last time we were mic to mic was at a different radio station
Yes.
quite a few years ago. So this is exciting for me.
It really is.
And then I thought all the way back to the first time I interviewed you, and it might have been when that song came out.
Wow.
It was back in
almost
San
35
Francisco.
years ago.
That's crazy.
Isn't that something?
Amazing, considering we're both not older than 35.
I know, right? I know. I was talking to someone. They said, "Well, how old is your kid?" I had to drop my kid back to like teen days. Couldn't say 30, right? Dang, yo-yo's got a 30-year-old. Woo!
Yeah, well, you know
a
what?
31-year-old and a 22.
The thing about you is that, I mean, you look great. You look ageless. You're beautiful. You're energetic.
Thank you.
I've seen you performing. You're still
ripping the mic.
Rapping.
Still.
All that stuff. But you own your track record. You're not one of these people that tries to erase it so they could be younger or so they could reinvent in that way.
Yeah. Well, the journey's been amazing for me.
Yeah.
I think the transitioning has been just a beautiful experience, just really trying to find myself, being a young artist at 17. And then, that journey alone was just, a race. And I think it was just erasing who I originally was, because after you get so old and you find yourself at a certain age in your life, it's like you have to keep chasing this thing. And what is this thing? This thing was success. It was YoYo, and trying to keep up with that, and wanting to be young was wanting to be YoYo, and not allowing Yolanda Whitaker, now Dr. Yolanda Whitaker. Come on.
Okay, I
Put
didn't
some
know
spec
you had
on
the
my name.
PhD,
I
girl.
have an honorary doctorate's degree in humanitarianism and philanthropy work, and 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards from the president. One, President Biden, 2021 and 2022.
I mean, no, because we saw Nicki Minaj yesterday.
Right.
You know, with Trump. A lot of people, myself included, very disappointed by that. But I think she walked away with a gold card, green
That's
card.
what she did it for.
Yeah.
I mean, she's right with the right party. I mean, she did it for a purpose. I mean, you know, I just think that when you don't know the struggle, you don't understand the history, you're not working for the village, it's easy to go against the grain. It's easy when you are just a selfish person, and there's a lot of selfish people out there that are just out for self. Me, on the other hand, my success came with giving back, giving to my community, being a part of the village, having a voice, using my voice to speak for those who couldn't speak for themselves. The platform wasn't just for me, so it's a difference.
It's a difference. You feel like you've paid a price for that? I mean, because you're constantly reinventing yourself and constantly finding work and finding the spotlight. People love you. But do you think if you would have maybe sold out you would?
No, the journey I've lived. I was just asking my daughter I'm doing a podcast later, and I said, what's one broke meal we've made? And she was like, we've been broke. She's like, well, you hit it well. Because I just think that I think being a child of God, I've always been covered. I think that I've always had a mission, and me being fearless and having courage has allowed me to step into those fearless rooms that had I not had the courage to do, I wouldn't have these opportunities. And I just think my faith has kept me afloat. And the fact that I am truly an entertainer and I truly am an educator. I thought I could be a teacher. Who thought that I would go back and teach hip-hop literacy to children who couldn't write? And, you know, and all the journey, going back to school, getting my associate's degree in liberal arts in New Jersey at a time where I had never been anywhere, not even to the movies or the market by myself as a celebrity artist, to go and walk these walks. I went to learn education, and it was just a setup for me teaching hip-hop literacy later in my life. I went to acting school because they kept giving me all these homegirl roles, and I wanted to play a sophisticated black girl's role, and only to realize, paying $1,400 a month for Lee Strasberg, only to realize how fake I really was and what a pretentious life I was living. So all of the things rooms I stepped into to better myself, it was just to help me get the confidence I needed to be who I was intended to be originally.
When you say what a fake life you were living, what do you mean by that?
A pretentious life, being what everyone thought I should be. I mean, I just did, 17 years old, fresh out of Washington Preparatory High School. I didn't know what Chicago looked like. The restaurants, my mom cooked all the time. We weren't on Melrose and Hollywood Boulevard.
Right.
We wasn't, we did group things, we did family things, we did community things. So we weren't all over Los Angeles like a lot of kids were. So I was fresh out the box, fresh out of home. I just pretended to be what I thought the industry was. And, even in interviewing and talking to people, I mean, for so long, it was just this fake life I was living. And so, it took time for me to really find myself. And I guess everyone at that age has experienced that lifestyle.
We're figuring it out, but you had to figure it out under a very bright spotlight.
And going to acting school, I just realized, it's like, let me see, we did the crying, workshop, and it's like, you have to, if you're going to cry, you got to really cry.
YoYo is here. Yolanda Whitaker, Dr. Yolanda Whitaker is my guest. We'll continue after news, traffic, and sports on KBLA Talk 1580.
She's reclaiming her time on KBLA Talk 1580. More First Things First with Dominique DePrima when we come forward.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Chicago's Black Mayor Brandon Johnson is defending top aide Jason Lee, also black, after he volunteered on Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's Senate campaign in Texas.
His support as a volunteer, considering the stakes are so high, I would encourage more people to volunteer and get involved in races across this country.
Johnson says Crockett is what the country needs and notes Lee remains a full-time Chicago staffer. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffrey says Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem should be fired, and if not, the House will move to impeach her. It follows 2 fatal shootings by federal immigration agents in Minnesota. Borders Our Tom Homan took over. And another major winter storm is targeting the East Coast this weekend. Forecasters say a possible nor'easter could intensify into a bomb cyclone, bringing snow, strong wind, and coastal flooding. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and most of all, being known, loved, and protected. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
It was not a good homecoming for LeBron last night in Cleveland. The Lakers lost by 30 to the Cavaliers, 129-99. The Cavs broke the game open in the third quarter, outscoring the Lakers by 20. LeBron finished with 11 points and 6 turnovers. He was 0 for 3 on three-pointers. The best part of the night for LeBron was a pregame video tribute about his time in Cleveland. LeBron needed tissue to wipe away tears. The UCLA women's basketball team, ranked second in the country, won their 14th straight game Wednesday night. They beat Illinois 80-67. 23 points and 9 rebounds for Bruins center Lauren Betts. The Bruins are 20-1, 10-0 in the Big Ten. USC's women's basketball team plays Iowa tonight at the Galen Center. USC is having a tough time without All-American Juju Watkins. The Trojans have lost 7 of their last 10 games and have fallen to 3-6 in the Big Ten. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
February 4th is Transit Equity Day. To mark the occasion, Metro is offering free rides all day on the 4th. Providing safe, accessible, and affordable transportation is a commitment Metro makes year-round. Learn more at thesource.metro.net. Worried about unpredictable utility bills this winter? LADWP's Level Pay makes budgeting a breeze. With Level Pay, you'll receive a monthly bill that stays the same. No surprises. Even past due amounts can be rolled in, and you'll skip those seasonal spikes from heating your home. Sign up today at ladwp.com/levelpay. That's ladwp.com/levelpay, or call 1-800-DIAL-DWP and take control of your bill.
They call it progress, but progress has a price. Land once held in black hands, taken, stolen, erased. Acres paved into highways, fields burned. Homes replaced by parking lots and broken promises. Every deed lost was a dream deferred. We talk about millionaires, but what about the millionaires that never were? The farmers whose soil was seized, the families who watched their inheritance disappear, the wealth that never had a chance to grow because its roots were ripped from the ground. They took the land, but never the legacy, because the soil remembers, and so do we. Every story matters. Our mission is to collect, preserve, and amplify these stories. If this is part of your family's history, visit blacklandlost.org/share your story and help bring us closer to justice.
This is KBLA Talk 1580, where hate meets a scholarly match.
And today, its scholarly match is YoYo.
Yes.
Dr. Yolanda
Dr.
Whitaker
Yolanda
is my guest.
Yes.
And you're a Leo. I was just saying that because to me, Leos are so fun to watch. You know, you guys always are big and showwoman-like.
Right.
And you're doing the TV chef thing.
Downright delicious, where I'm whipping in that kitchen, and every dish that I be making be what? Finger licking.
You look right at home on the show. You look like you've been a TV chef or an actual chef your whole life.
You know what? It is the first time I have ever been myself on television.
Really? Wow. And you've done a lot of stuff. I mean, you've been on a lot of shows,
I've
movies.
played different roles my whole life.
Yeah.
It's the first time I get to watch me be me, and it makes me feel good I'm watching it. I'm like, yeah, we saw the show. I'm like, did you see the show? And every Thursday I think I'm going to have another premiere. I'm like, the show's on, everybody, let's watch the show.
I love that.
Because cooking, first of all, saved my life. I've been cooking for a long time. I've cooked for celebrity friends. I mean, late nights, we come back to my crib. Everybody's cooking. Chef from Wu-Tang has come to my crib and cooked. I mean, a lot of different people. Mia X, who's also a chef. Moni Love. I mean, we all cook.
Wow.
And so the fact that I was able to showcase my cooking on television is really just it's just because of my obedience. God said he was going to give me the desires of my heart, and I thought I was going to be able to fix up my kitchen and, you know, put some carpet down and just move to a new place. Thought all that stuff was going to happen, but no, a cooking show. And so I had been in pursuit, not really for a cooking show, but in pursuit just for what was next. And only God knew that I loved cooking that much, and to place me in a different space that I had never been in before. And yeah, it is comfortable for me because I really love to cook, and I cook for everyone. I mean, if you've come to my house, I've cooked for you. I mean, even my pool guy has eaten my food. My gardener has eaten my food. I mean, you know, I cook, and yeah, people have eaten my food no matter where you come from. That's like my love gift.
Well, the thing about it, it kind of tracks with what you were saying earlier about through the acting and through your journey as a community activist and a mom, finding yourself, not the yo-yo that everybody wanted you to be or that conformed to what was needed in Hollywood at that moment, but the real Yolanda Whitaker.
Yes.
And so the real Yolanda shows up on TV now.
I show up on TV. I mean, it's really just a look inside my kitchen of what really goes on, because you come into my crib. I mean, you know, if you like a cocktail, I'm a mixologist. I'm making you up the best cocktail, whatever food you like. I mean, and I'm making it. I'm making it right there. You want some salmon? I'm making the salmon. And you want some mashed potatoes with that salmon or some asparagus? We got it. You want some ribeye steak? And the restaurants that I go into, I'm always now, you know, well, before I used to do it too, like, what did you put on that steak? And what did you use? And what sauce is that?
And do they tell you?
Yeah, they do. I mean, I've had chefs come from the back.
Really?
From the back and give
so
me
they're not
I'm
trying to hide
asking.
their secrets, they're sharing.
No, I mean, you know, they probably don't tell me everything, but I have a taste for cooking too. So I know what I want it to taste like, and you know, and different recipes. That's why I like the show, because I share all of the recipes, and finding different recipes is really my go-to. So, you know, Brazilian food. I mean, who's cooking Brazilian food from South Central Los Angeles? Not my mama. You know what I mean? So, but finding these small dishes, these moqueta dishes, is something I'd never cooked before. So the fact that I have to go to a different market to find these different ingredients was really soothing to my soul. It was almost like taking me out of my mind space of thinking of things that everybody wants me to do for them, things that I need to do for myself. But it was putting me on a specific journey to go get a specific thing to make, and it just changed my mindset of on a journey to find different recipes to cook.
I love that. There's an episode coming on tonight.
Yes.
Big, bold sandwiches. This whole conversation is making me hungry, by the way. But
and I'm thick. I love a good sandwich, girl.
Yeah,
I can make you a good sandwich. I mean, out of anything. Don't let me go get some a chicken from Costco's and cut that up and make you a nice sandwich. And the bread matters, and the mayo matters, and.
Right. And you're not, we're not talking about PBJ here. I mean, she's making stuff from scratch and putting it in that sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, I started out making fried bologna sandwiches, you know, and making that good.
We started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Exactly.
But you can, so if you want to get hungry with us, Downright Delicious is streaming on Aspire TV.
Aspire TV.
You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Roku, Xfinity.
Direct TV. Yep. And if you've missed some episodes, you want to catch up on some episodes, you can check out Aspire TV Plus, or you can also go to Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have Amazon Prime, but make sure you download Aspire TV. Really good show. It's I like to call it just our black station. I mean, you can see yourself there. They really cater to the community. A lot of black shows. So I really love
it. That's the network that was started by Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Aspire. Yeah. And the thing about this is, for me, it's good because I'm an empty nester now. My child is in college, and I haven't been feeling like cooking at all.
No,
it's DoorDash for me. It's like I've been cooking for this child,
I know.
20 years, and now I'm ready to not cook. So I think I'm going to take my inspiration from you, Yo-Yo.
And listen, and they're quick dishes. They're quick, simple, easy dishes made with love. Just check it out. I know you'll find something you like for those who are meatless or vegans or plant-based, as they call it. I've even tried some plant-based recipes that I've fallen in love with, and I share them with you on the show. So just check it out. I have special guests on there, a lot of my homeboys and homegirls, industry friends and family. My mother's on the show, Mama Mia with the spicy meatballs, and LA knows Mama Mia.
Yeah, of course, you always talk about your mama.
Mama Mia is a gangster on this show. Let's just be clear. I mean, she's like downright delicious with Mama Mia, and really because and to have her on the show, she's so charismatic and funny and loves to cook, and the chemistry for me being in the industry 35 years to now working with my mom in the kitchen on television has been just a blessing itself. So I mean, you got to watch it. I mean, it's not corny at all. The dishes are beautiful. We have great conversations, and you'll be surprised by the people you see stop by.
And you are one of the executive producers, so of course it's not corny.
Yes, Powerhouse Productions,
along with Rochelle Brown and Sonia Armstead.
Yes, and what
all female empowerment,
all black
issue.
Show, all black, all
That's
black.
dope.
Everyone. I mean, the cameramen are young. I mean, the last day of shooting probably my 18th episode, where I can't get up anymore. All I hear is, some young black men in there, spitting raps, and I'm like, oh, they're like, come on, Yo-Yo, come on, Yo-Yo. So it's I love working around greatness. I love working with us. I love building the village and being able to recreate, rebuild, and to reintroduce myself around people who I'm inspired by as well.
It's funny you'd say that because when I first interviewed you back in the day, I'm a little older than you, Miss Yo-Yo, but when I first interviewed you back in the day, I was so inspired by you, even though you say you were doing what you thought you needed to do for Hollywood, because you were so comfortable in the space, because you were so free about empowering black women and outspoken about it, when that was not a thing in hip hop.
Right.
It really wasn't. And
exactly.
I was interviewing the people that were hot. I was on the NBC affiliate, but I had never met someone like you.
Oh, praise God.
And I really felt like emboldened by that, like and
it was empowering. Because in hip hop, working with Cube and them, you really had to state your claim. You really had to stand up for what you felt like, and Cube helped me. I mean, his leadership was great in that space too, because he respected me, and the team respected me. They know I wanted to build something around, and from the outside looking in, they helped me create that, that empowerment segment of me. So it just didn't wash away when I became an industry rat. You know what I mean?
I felt like you were intentional about empowering
Without
other
question.
women and not getting thrown into this competition thing where we're snatching wigs and all that.
Yeah, and
stuff.
there was no competition pretty much
Right.
then.
Well, that's true.
Women had their opportunity to be who they were back then. I mean, and there were different styles, but I just knew who I wasn't going to be. I mean, of course, we came out with NWA saying a bitch is a bitch, and
right.
I ain't the one. And you just had to, I was the girl who was like, hey, who you talking to?
That's
who the hell are you
I
talking
was shocked when I came to LA that I actually ended up being friends with Eazy-E, because when I heard that song, I was like,
and then
what?
you meet them and they're so cool, right?
They're so cool and right, down to earth and trying to help you.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, you're the one that wrote a B is a B, like what? But ends up being the homie.
Right.
So, but I just wanted to thank you. Take this moment. I don't think I've ever done that, because I think your example, even though you are younger than me, your example helped me to stay strong on this mic and, understand that I deserve to be here. You and Paul Mooney.
Thank you. Oh, and I love Paul. Oh, we miss Paul so much, don't we?
Yeah, we definitely miss Paul. So thank you for that.
Yes.
And I think, I wonder if you ever feel like people credit Lil' Kim, they credit Nicki Minaj for opening doors for other women, because there's so many successful female rappers now. Do you feel like you get enough credit for that?
I think that the journey that I've been on has allowed me to be in different spaces. I mean, the fact that to be 35 years in the industry, to be able to work with kids, and get the respect that I get. I think that it was spaced out the way. I mean, those now who see me say, "Oh wow, I think it's just stretched out. I think God has just stretched me out to where I'm able to see my entire lifespan grow." So do I get the credit for being female? I mean, at first, when I get on the plane and sit in first class and they say, "What do I do for a living?" I never said rapper. I say I'm like a soul singer. I never said rapper. See, I do soul music, because rap just didn't have the, and I grew into my boldness to represent hip hop the way I do. So I'm okay with the life that I live. I don't have any regrets, and I don't think anybody owes me anything. Like I said, I get to reintroduce myself. A lot of people don't get a chance to do that. People trust me with their kids. I give away scholarships in 38 markets a year through the National College Resource Foundation,
Amazing.
my YoYo School of Hip Hop. I teach hip hop literacy in 18 states. I do seminars. I'm on tour the first week of January. So I think I get to meet people's kids. They take a picture with me and they go, "That's YoYo," and or "That's Key Lolo," or you don't know who that is. So it really is good for me. And I like when people don't know who I am. It gives me a fresh start. I don't have to live up to anyone's expectation. You meet me where I am.
You don't have to compete with yourself.
I don't have to compete with myself. Yeah, I love that.
I think that's a beautiful thing. That's probably why your energy is always so good, because you're not bitter. You're just you're too busy.
Right. I mean, I do go back some days and want to get a little stanky in my bitterness, but then I just remind myself that it's not worth it. I won't go back there. I mean, because life wasn't always great. I mean, it wasn't always great. Hip hop, the industry wasn't always good, but the fact that I knew that I was going somewhere in life made it better for me.
I think that's the other thing, is that because you make it look easy, people think you've had a silver spoon, a silver platter.
Yeah.
A
I tell my kids that all the time.
Yeah.
They have Beverly Hills sign over their door. I have South Central over mine.
But here's the thing. You make it look easy.
Oh, yeah.
And so people think you're always pampered and it's always been easy for you because you make it look easy. But that's a testament to your strength, not how easy you've had it.
Yeah, I think, probably the hardest part of me growing into my adulthood was really figuring out that pivot in my life, and wanting to go back and chase old ways. Create, just was something that was a little bit hard for me, because I just was like, how do I do it? And that just took a lot of faith, a lot of meditating, a lot of educating myself, and being around great people who wanted me to win, mentors and wise men and women who came along the journey, me finding that perfect person that I felt could inspire me, and mimicking a little bit of their ways, or using some of their education status, or what did they do to get there, reading some of their books, and just to take me up, because a lot of people around me were just settling. I remember when I wasn't working, it was just get a job.
They're settling, or they're burning out, or they're
I mean, just chasing. I didn't want to chase money.
Right.
I wanted to. I needed a foundation. I built my success on quicksand. And there are so many who have fallen through that sand, and I've seen them, great ones, even I felt were greater than me, fall through that quicksand. So for me, it was building that foundation, and that was me being able to take time for myself. And that alone was a process that I had to be okay with, and that's what built my strength. That's what gave me my confidence, because I was able to be still, trust the process, do the work, and then the results started coming in. And that meant the old me had to die so that the new me could grow.
Woo, the bar is right there.
Period.
There are a lot of women making it now.
Yeah.
And most of them have a certain image. I remember through various iterations of hip hop, it seemed like you either had to be all baggy, kind of a boyish presentation as a female artist, or you had to be, booty out. Mm-hmm. I feel like you have been able to be sexy but that's not your whole brand.
Right.
You didn't have to hide, under super baggy clothes, but you also didn't have to be P-rap, so to speak. How did you navigate that, and what advice would you give to today's women? Because it seems like we're getting to a point where that whole image is playing itself out.
And I watched it come. I mean, just to be there to see it happen. I think for the women out there who are trying, or just for anyone who's just trying to fit into today's society with social media and all of this other stuff, I just think just being yourself, finding your truth. I mean, because they say it all the time, your truth will set you free. But being real with yourself, you have to get real with yourself. I mean, finding who you really are. There is a sexy side to me. There is a wish that I could jiggle it and do the, make it bounce. I just can't. It's just not in me. But I do have my own sexy dance. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
But I think just really I think the fact that I always wanted to be something, wanted to grow, wanted to be successful, and in that foundation stage, realizing that I couldn't get there alone, that God had given me everything that he was going to give me. And in order, if I wanted to get more, be more, and do more, that I had to go out and do more and be more in order for me, because I'd realized I had everything that I needed. What else do you need? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I had to do more. So my community really worked for me, because I was a community activist, and I am a community activist. But really getting out there to do the work, understanding that if I'm asking for more money, it's just not for me, my kids, and my mother. That the money that I get has to be for the village. Am I willing to give to the village? I had to teach my kids that. You always give to the students. You give $1,000 in this city, and you won't give me $40 on my bill, or cash out me $40. And I have to tell them. Yes, because I've learned that I have a responsibility. My purpose is community, is the village. And to want more, you have to do more and give more. It can't just be for you. No selfish gains.
It's so well said. So if being yourself is having a big giant BBL and wearing almost no clothes, and that's really who you are, then do that.
Right.
But don't do that just to do that.
Yeah, I mean, but nobody really wants that. These people are inspired by self-gratification and really just wanting to be something that they're not. And I see great people turn into people and things that they're not. Yeah. Even with making their face look like crap. I mean, you know what I mean? And every woman will get a little something done to keep herself up. Let's be clear.
Right.
But come on, making your lips that daggone big for what?
Right.
I mean, making your butt that daggone big for what? Increasing your boobs that big for what? And your waist that small? Like, come on. I mean, we'll see. We're at the beginning of the stages. We're able to see what the looks 20 years from now is going to look like for girls who did it at 30. There are women at 50 doing it.
Right. Yeah.
God bless them.
Yeah, God bless them all.
I always say, I look in the mirror sometimes and say, I'm gonna get this tummy tuck, but then I go, I'm just joking. I wish I had the balls to do it. I just don't. I get up and work out. I change my diet. I do all the good stuff to come along with it, and I feel good about myself.
And you look beautiful.
And I don't have to worry about illnesses that I have to think about. Did this happen because I did this?
Yes.
I know. Yeah. I can read my body. I'm in tune with my body. I know, where it came from.
I see a big, giant, sparkly ring on your finger. Ooh. What is happening?
I'm in love under new management. I'm in love.
Yes.
I'm engaged.
I'm engaged.
I'm 2 years engaged. And I know wedding talks are soon. I've just been so busy with the cooking show and the touring, but Mr. King, he and I are in love, and he put this beautiful ring on my finger and came and changed my life with some peace, some calmness.
Oh, I love that for you. Mr. Yeah. King, what is Mr. King's first name?
Kelvin.
Mr. Kelvin King.
Yes.
And Dr. Yolanda Whitaker
Whitaker
are engaged. Congratulations. I love that for you. You would think I was engaged. I'm so happy. I love that for us. Yeah.
That's right, because it's got to take a strong man with a strong mind to sit YoYo down.
Yeah.
Not that I'm all over the place. I just work a lot.
No, you work a lot, and you. But you know what? People think that because this happens to me. I'm sure it happens to you. That because I'm strong-minded on the mic, and you know, I do what I do, and I'm an honorary part of the Intelligent Black Women's Coalition.
That's right.
That you know, we're gonna be hard to date, or it's gonna be. But
I know.
But we're different.
And he's
on,
a Cancer.
On the mic
He's a
than off the mic.
Cancer, so
Ooh.
he's sensitive.
Okay.
So you have to be real gentle.
Right.
And if you go on Amazon Plus, if you go on Aspire TV Plus, you can see our episode. I did an episode for lovers only. And when I was watching the episode, I said, look how I'm talking. I was talking, just, would you like this? And I was like, oh my God, listen to me. I was like, oh God, I'm in love. Look at me, listening to me. And watching the episode, I was watching me, how I talked to him, and it made me blush to watch the show. I'm like, oh, look at me, I can't get soft. I am soft. I will be soft. I am gentle. I will be gentle.
I love that. Now I'm finna go home and go look at that episode right now.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And I want to shout out my Zetas. I'm an honorary Zeta. Yes. I want to shout out all my sorors.
That's good stuff. Well, I'm so happy for you in all of these endeavors. You're engaged, your television show, your doctorate, and of course your continued work to educate people through your school. Remind us how to see the show, why to see the show.
All right. Well, it's downright delicious. I'll be whipping in that kitchen. Every dish that I'll be making be what? Finger licking, whether it's lobster rolls or steak, salmon cakes, up any pasta. Who got you? My kitchen's hotter. I'm Mama Mia's daughter, and I did not come to play because I'm in my happy place. I'm in my happy place, downright delicious with YoYo. On Aspire TV tonight is sandwich, what is it called? Big Bold Sandwiches. You can check us out. You can also check on some episodes that you've probably missed on Aspire TV Plus. And we're also streaming on Amazon Prime. 8 p.m. tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Check out Downright Delicious with your homegirl, YoYo.
Yes, and of course YoYo appears on a show here on the weekend, so you can hear her here on KBLA. I'm so honored that you're a colleague as well as
Cafe
friend.
Mocha. Cafe Mocha with award-winning award-winning Lonnie Love, Emmy award-winning Lonnie Love, and our producer Angelique Perrin.
Yeah, so Girl, you're busy.
I know I am, and it does, and I love it. And I'm an empty nester. My kids are out of the house. My daughter Sinai moved out. She's 22.
Yeah.
Right. Like I was telling you, I can put everything back. The house looks normal now.
I love that. I'm the same empty nester. We're not the weeping empty nesters. We're the busy ones.
I know.
Miss you, baby. Look, my house is clean.
Listen, my daughter calls me. She's like, I'm cooking breakfast. I was like, oh, that's so good. She's like, you coming over? I'm like, no. No, eat your breakfast. I'm good. But I'm excited for I'm excited for both of them out. Tiffany and Sinai. Sinai's the baby, and I have a grandson now.
Congrats.
Yeah,
you got it popping on all cylinders. YoYo, Dr. Yolanda Whitaker,
yes.
as I will now be referencing you. Thank you so much for coming into the studio
Always
with
a
me.
pleasure.
It's lovely to make history with you one more time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tavis Smiley's up next. He's got a full show for you for sure. You do not want to miss it. We've got a stacked Freedman Friday tomorrow, our reparations conversation with Dr. Allison Rose Jefferson and, of course, attorney Sharice Cryer back to back. So you do not want to miss that. Don't forget to tap in with me. Oh, tap in with YoYo. YoYo Fearless.
YoYo Fearless, yes. YoYo Fearless, yeah.
On all social media, YoYo Fearless.
Yes.
I'm at Diprima Radio, DIPRIMA, and then radio, and the station is at KBLA 1580 everywhere. Like my mama, the late great Diane Diprima, used to say, history is now. Like I always say, we're making it together. Until next time, one love.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Chicago's Black Mayor Brandon Johnson is defending top aide Jason Lee, also black, after he volunteered on Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's Senate campaign in Texas.
His support as a volunteer, considering the stakes are so high.